the Phillies have been getting stronger than when they first started, but now they suffer a setback with Aaron Nola here, and they also lost some bullpen yesterday, Nika, but you need to cue up the bad boys for me.
Ooh. You're cheating hard.
You want to know why I cheated, right? I cheated. I was stupid. I embarrassed myself, my family, my teammates, my country, and my coach.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
All right, indeed. We have a bad boy of baseball to report. Sadly, it is Jose Alvarado. The left-handed relief pitcher for the aforementioned Philadelphia Phillies has been suspended for 80 games. He tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug known as exogenous testosterone.
Why can't you just eat more meat?
Well, we'll figure that out in a second. But our guy, Luis Analytics over here, he found some interesting information about Jose Alvarado. If you flip to the next slide, Nika, it says no wonder his velocity was up from 97 to 102.5.
That's a big jump.
It's a especially big jump when you're talking about relief pitching and that level of heat to deal with as a hitter. 97 is one thing. 103 is something else entirely. That's a lot. So, yeah, obviously his performance was enhanced, Nika.
No
we
kidding.
have the data.
So he's suspended for 80 games with no pay. And when he comes back, if Phillies make it to the postseason, he is not eligible to be in the postseason.
Correct. He would be ineligible for the Phillies postseason roster, same as Jurickson Profar with regards to the Atlanta Braves, who are also playing better. But if they somehow make the playoffs, and Profar will be back in June or July at some point, and he won't be able to play on the playoff roster if they make it. So it's a tough one. I don't know if I agree with that part of the suspension. Like, once your 80 games are up, I think you've paid your time. Yeah. So I don't understand why the extra punishment at the end. But that must be really to discourage people from even thinking about doing it.
Maybe. That might be a good point, because like you 80 games are up.
Yeah.
You come back to the regular routine and it's a postseason. All right.
I just don't understand why let it, like, I guess for me, I know it has to be a set amount of games probably, but maybe you should just be suspended for the season.
Maybe.
Like, the problem is if you get caught on the last day of the season, like, you're only out for what, the one game?
Well, then you have to take the next season under consideration.
Who knows? I just feel like the one thing that I think is cruel about it in a sense is, like, let's say the Braves do get hot in September and start gelling as a team together and playing really well,
With
and Profar is in the middle of it, and then all of a sudden it's like, you can't go to the playoffs with them. Sorry, dude.
And they lose.
It just seems like, why even let him in the first place?
And then they happens to lose without him.
Right. The city would never forgive him, right?
Yeah.
And be like, if we only this guy who was doping. I don't know. I understand the meaning behind it, but it just seems like it's like tacked on, like extra. It's like, hey, we're releasing you from jail, but you have to go back on this one Saturday because you're not allowed to be at the picnic. I don't know. I'm making this up, but it just seems like something weird, a weird extra punishment.
It does. Okay, why was he? So we know why he was suspended. What was the reason for the drug?
Okay, well, this was from Talking Baseball, the John Boy folks. The Phillies say that a weight loss drug led to Jose Alvarado's PED suspension. So, guys, no Ozempic for baseball players. That's hilarious. I think, I don't know if I give the Phillies PR team credit for being the first team to use this excuse. This is a newer market drug, right? And so not to be too rude, but Jose Alvarado doesn't have a small waistline from the picture I'm looking at. So it's a believable explanation as an oversight. If you wanted to say, like, I made a mistake, I overlooked this, I was really just trying to lose weight and I screwed up, people might forgive you, right?
Oh, definitely. Considering how a lot of people want to lose weight. So
Yeah.
they will feel bad for him.
Absolutely. So I thought this was like, even if it's true or not, it's really smart for the Phillies PR team
Yes.
to get ahead of this situation so quickly. You know, like this was at 9:37 a.m. The suspension was posted literally at 8:36 by the same account. So within an hour,
They were on top of it.
They had responded and said this was Ozempic related. No, I mean, they said weight loss drug. I'm saying Ozempic. Just because I think it's funny a little bit that, you know, like, bro, you should have called me. I could have put you on a ketogenic diet with intermittent fasting, and I could have helped you shed that entire waistline and like nothing.
But we didn't even know those weight loss drugs had the forbidden substance, because what other players are using similar drugs.
I wonder if there was like a rush of players that went to like flush their Ozempic or something after this story broke, or like, oh my gosh, am I next? Like going to check their weight loss? Like, yeah, you wonder.
Yeah, you don't know what's in him.
Well, I don't,
All right.
but I know they're a lot cheaper in the UK.
It might be cheaper here now.